Hi guys, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot. Welcome to your weekly all signs reading. I am looking at the week of April 7th through to about the 13th, 2025. And as always, I am starting with Aries, going all the way through to Pisces. I do want to say welcome to all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It does help. If you have not watched your April monthly all signs reading, that is over on my channel. I also will have it linked here in the video. Go check that out. All right, let's get started. Starting with Aries. What does Aries have coming up for this week? Aries. First card out is the Three of Cups. Aries. What does Aries have coming up for this week, please? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aries. And if you do happen to have a birthday this week, happy birthday, Aries. Aries. Which some of you definitely may have a birthday, because first card out is the Three of Cups. You could be celebrating. You've got the King of Swords next to it. Oh, look at that. And the King of Wands. Five of Cups. Six of Cups. Seven of Wands. Six of Wands. Page of Cups overall energy for the week is the Eight of Pentacles. All right, so you've got a couple of characters here. You could be dealing with a King of Swords, or maybe a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. This could be your energy, the King of Wands, or maybe you're dealing with a King of Wands, which could be an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. We've got the Page of Cups here, and it's mirroring the Six of Cups. So maybe there is a child for some of you that is significant. Also, maybe someone is acting childish. I am getting that. We've got the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Some of you could be dealing with a narcissist, or if they're not a narcissist, you know, maybe they have like certain narcissistic tendencies or whatever. Somebody could be acting immature with this energy. Very interesting. You've got a couple of fives here. So fives do indicate change, but these are not going to be the easiest changes. Five of Swords, the Knight of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. You've got the Magician here, the Moon. So manifesting something in secret. That's probably some good advice for you, Aries. You know, don't share everything with everyone, especially with this energy. Ten of Wands. Somebody could be struggling. They may be hiding that. Somebody could be feeling guilty. So that's what I'm getting, is somebody could be feeling guilty. But I've got this King of Wands here looking over at the King of Swords. So I really want to say that for some of you, it's not you. It's the person you're dealing with. You could be looking at maybe an air sign. If they're not an air sign, this could be someone who's kind of giving you a headache this week. This person may have like disappointed you in some way. They could be playing games, playing childish games with this Five of Swords, Knight of Cups. This could be on the love front for some of you. Playing games in love. The overall energy is the Eight of Pentacles. So for other Aries, I do see you working hard. This could be some sort of competition that you're dealing with. You are opposing this person. If you're feeling bullied, because I am getting that, if you're feeling bullied this week, I see you fighting back and I see you definitely winning. So yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to stand up to this person. They may have did something in the past. That's what I'm getting. So this could be something ongoing from the past, or maybe they did something in the past and now they're back, or they're trying to do it again. There's something like that here. But with the Seven of Wands, I feel like you're not going to let them. I see you standing your ground. And if there's anything going on with a child, because for some of you Aries, this is you like protecting a child or children. It's a very, very protective energy. So this could even be something like with custody. But yeah, first card out is that Three of Cups, which is a win. I'm seeing a win here. So either it's something ongoing from the past, or maybe someone is popping up this week and like trying to do something again, or maybe even just trying to come back around, but you're not having it. So this person disappointed you. Five of Cups, they hurt your feelings, or they're a disappointment. They could be coming forward with an apology, but you definitely don't trust this person. You're holding back. Some of you, you're holding back and you're manifesting something else. Yeah, so this could be a relationship where it's just too challenging, too difficult, too many games. Someone is too childish. Getting this like childish energy here. So yeah, some of you, you could be more focused on going out with your friends. Strong reunion vibes. Three of Cups, Six of Cups. For some of you, I mean, you may even have like a hater. So maybe for a few of you, you're like coming back together with a friend or coming back together with somebody, and you may have somebody else around you that's like hating on you. So if you are reuniting with a friend or an ex, maybe their ex or someone around you doesn't like it. Very interesting. Let's clarify. Others, I just see you working really hard. There is some sort of recognition that's coming your way. So Eight of Pentacles, overall energy, and then Six of Wands. I mean, this is you winning. This is you winning. There's good news. There's an offer. For some of you, you may work in like an extremely competitive field or environment, and you fought for this and you're winning. But let's take a look at the Five of Swords for Aries. What is the Five of Swords for Aries? Please clarify. The Chariot. What is the Five of Cups for Aries? So Seven of Rods again, and the Ten of Pentacles. So interesting. Yeah, this is you very protective of your family. your legacy with the 10 of Pentacles, assets, money. I mean, some of you Aries, you're not messing around. Again, this is you winning, so you're winning this battle. If somebody thought that they were going to take you on or come back in and try to play you again or anything like that, I don't see it happening, that's for sure. Yeah, 8 of Cups, you could be letting go, moving on, moving forward, moving away from this person. We've seen the Magician at the bottom of the deck, so putting your focus on something else entirely for some of you, which we do have the full moon. The full moon is on, I believe it's on the 12th in Libra. But let's get you an additional guidance card for Aries, please, for this week. What is the additional guidance? Adjustments are required. All right. So adjustments are required. Look at that, though. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. So, yeah, something is definitely like over with. Something is done. There's new energy coming in. You've got the 6 of Wands here looking directly at the Page of Cups. So this definitely could be new love for some of you. What is the guidance for Aries on the love front for this week? What is the guidance for Aries on the love front? Mastery and rejection. So you've learned the spiritual lesson, and this rejection is actually divine protection. So if somebody did reject you, you definitely could be moving on, moving forward, moving towards someone brand new with the Page of Cups. You could be getting to know this person this week. You do have this fun, flirty energy here. Yeah, look at that. Could be going out. You have this very social energy here. Play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. So yeah, make sure you're going out. You're having fun. With the 8 of Pentacles in this position, some of you, I mean, you could be working a lot. So they're saying make some time to play. All right, Aries, who's Aries dealing with? We've got Aquarius, and then we've got Virgo. So this King of Swords could be an Aquarius or a Virgo for some of you. All right, Aries. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Taurus. What does Taurus have coming up for this week? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Taurus. April 7th through to about the 13th, 2025. Taurus. First card out is the 8 of Swords, Taurus. Taurus. All right, 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords. What does Taurus have coming up for this week? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Justice, look at that. All right, so things are definitely balancing out for you, Taurus. This is good. Some of you are maybe stuck in your head overthinking things. Oh, Queen of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, overall energy, 6 of Wands. Very nice, Taurus. Things are balancing out for you. You've got, let's see, you've got the 6 here. You've got 2s, 4, 6. You've got a couple of 8s. You've got Justice and the 2 of Pentacles here. Yeah, things are balancing out for you, Taurus. That's for sure. This is good. 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So your hard work is paying off. You got the 7 and the 8 of Pentacles. So some of you, maybe you've been waiting. Maybe you've been working like double shifts or multiple jobs. You've been juggling, money coming in, money going out. But there's some sort of win that's coming in this week. Now, for some of you, it definitely could be like a legal win. So this could be like a lawsuit. You winning something, or you're just being recognized. With the 6 of Wands, this is you getting a lot of attention. All eyes are on you this week. If you are a business owner, this could be you doing something publicly, like maybe you're advertising, or maybe you're like entering into some sort of agreement. You've got Justice here, so you could be signing something. If you're undecided, because I'm definitely connecting with some Taurians where you have to make a decision. Some of you maybe are going back and forth. You could be weighing the options. Others, maybe you keep changing your mind. You're having maybe trouble making a decision. This could be you seeking like some advice here. Now, maybe a Libra is significant. We do have the full moon in Libra this week. So that time frame, which is right at the end of the week, that may be significant for you. But this can be some Taurians getting advice, or maybe you are like entering into some sort of agreement or deal with somebody. You could be signing something with Justice. Listen to your intuition when it comes to this. It's definitely speaking to you. You've got the High Priestess here. So around financial matters, anything work related, this is definitely your intuition speaking to you. Some of you Taurians, you definitely may have like some sort of amazing idea. This could be like a business idea. You've got something going on here that you're trying to figure out, maybe trying to plan for, or make some decisions around this here this week. Some of you, though, the guidance here is definitely maybe keep this to yourself. Play your cards close to your chest here. And look at that. So 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. I love this. Look at this. I could just keep going, Taurus. This is really nice. So we've got the King and the Queen of Pentacles here. So this could be you. Maybe you're dealing with another earth sign. So maybe Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. This could be your spouse. If you are partnered, this could be your spouse. This also could be a business partner. There could be some sort of celebration. You could be going out for drinks with this person, going out to dinner with this person. There's a lot of like very social energy here. Could be reuniting with this person, going out. Or maybe you're just making plans for that this week. Because some of you, again, you still have a lot on your plate and you could be juggling. With that Two of Pentacles. But yeah, this is a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance. This is your hard work paying off. Your cups runneth over. I love this. A lot of pentacles here, Taurus. Now, the first card that came out was this Eight of Swords, but you're coming out of this. So this is you stepping out in a big way with the Six of Wands in this position. So maybe prior, some of you, you may have felt stuck. Your fears were like getting in the way. You couldn't move forward with something. For some of you, you couldn't make a decision. Overthinking. But that's over with the Four of Swords here. This is like you making peace with a situation, or it's you calming your mind and then making up your mind. And once you do this, you're just going to feel just great. You're going to feel so relieved. And again, the energy's balancing out for you. This is your thoughts definitely being more balanced and positive. But yeah, this is you stepping out. This is like you overcoming your fears. Some of you, you're doing this by taking some you time, by resting, recharging, you feeling more balanced. And then you're ready with this Queen of Swords. This is you feeling balanced. And yeah, I mean, if you were looking at a couple of choices, you definitely could be narrowing it down here. So down to maybe one option. And then we see you making an investment. So yeah, I really love your reading. It's very nice. Some of you will have to keep this to yourself. You're definitely being encouraged to keep your ideas, keep what you're doing to yourself. I'm just seeing if there's anything else that I'm getting. I feel like your reading is just short and sweet. It's short and sweet, straight to the point. I see you being very fair this week. So however you resonate with that, I see you being very fair. Yeah, and when it comes to any sort of like business deals or investment deals, whatever you got going on in business, just listen to your intuition. Take a moment, take a break, some time out here. And if you're having trouble making a decision, that's really all you got to do is just pull back, disconnect, and the answers will come to you. All right, what is the additional guidance for Taurus, please, for this week? We have the full moon in Libra on the 12th. What is the additional guidance for Taurus? All right, you also have adjustments are required. So Aries just got that. Maybe you're dealing with an Aries. We have you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So yeah, if you were worried for no reason, Taurus, stuck in your head, overthinking, This is saying you and your loved ones are safe. New moon vibes. So new energy coming in. There's just some sort of adjustments that are required, which you're managing that. So if you have to adjust in some way, for some of you, it's just simply balancing your energies. Whatever adjustments you have to make, you're going to make them. All right, what is the guidance for Taurus on the love front? What is the guidance for Taurus on the love front? Longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Oh, that's interesting, Taurus. So this could be you or the person you're dealing with. All right. Longing. Unavailable. So maybe they're unavailable. Maybe you're unavailable, Taurus. This person is unable to give you all you deserve. Interesting. Okay. Now we have Libra. Libra, Pisces, maybe Cancer coming through here in this reading. So maybe you're dealing with one of those signs, or you could be dealing with the King of Pentacles. And if you are partnered, because some of you are with the King and the Queen of Pentacles, if you're partnered, maybe they're away for business. Maybe they're working a lot with that. They could be working a lot. Or you're working a lot. All right, let's see. Who is Taurus dealing with? Cancer. Some of you definitely dealing with a Cancer, and then maybe another Taurus. All right, so you may be a Taurus dealing with a Taurus. And then we have Cancer. All right, Taurus, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Gemini. Seven of Cups. First card out. What does Gemini have coming up for this week? April 7th through to about the 13th. Gemini. All right, we've got the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Six of Wands. Interesting. Two of Swords, Page of Wands, Queen of Cups, Seven of Wands. Overall energy is the Nine of Cups. Very nice. All right. You also have the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So I could be reading for some Taurus, Gemini cuspers because they just had that. But I'm seeing a couple of different energies here. So definitely getting your energy. I think some of you, at least at the start of the week, you were feeling a little confused or feeling a little scattered here. I do see that changing quite quickly. Some of you are dealing with a person who is maybe very emotional at this time. Somebody could be upset. They could be venting. Let's see, 7 of Pentacles, 5. Oh, look at this. Yeah. 5 of Cups, the Tower. Yeah. I'm seeing someone being loud here this week, like they're upset. There's some drama going on with another person. They could be like coming to you, Gemini. Maybe you're helping them. Maybe you're being like a shoulder for them to cry on, something like that. The drama may not necessarily involve you. For some of you it could, but for others, maybe not. So you're thinking about something here. This is you thinking about the past and considering letting go. So there could have been some drama in the past, and this is you considering letting go of it, maybe forgiving someone. This could be the person that's coming to you. They're upset, maybe they're apologizing. I do see you making peace with them. You're definitely going to, yeah, this is healing. Look at this. I could just keep going. So 3 of Swords, Page of Swords, someone's feelings were definitely hurt. Somebody could have said some stuff. They may have said some things out of anger. There could have been like an emotional outburst. Now, if this has not happened yet, this could be happening this week. If you are going out and you're having some drinks, you want to be careful with that. If you're out with friends or whatever and you all are drinking, I mean, somebody may just kind of like unleash everything. So if they were holding back, or if they dealt with some stuff in the past, but you know, they're having a couple drinks this week, I mean, it all could be coming out here, Gemini. So be aware of that. Quite the interesting read. I was not expecting that, but yeah, I'm seeing a couple of different energies. For some of you, I feel like this water energy is you, and you're quite good. You're quite happy. I mean, this is you even feeling proud of yourself with the 9 of Cups in this position. There could be a wish that's coming true for you here at this time. If you are wishing to maybe get back together with someone or to be able to go out with someone, anything with the partnership, we do see that. Also, I see here that somebody may not have been seeing everything clearly. So this is the truth coming in like a big way. So you could be speaking your truth. You could be clearing up any confusion, or the person that you're dealing with, is coming in and they're doing this. So they could be telling you something that you did not know. There's a very loud energy that's coming in. But yeah, 2 of Swords with the 7 of Cups here. I think that you're learning some things that maybe you were unaware of. You may not have had like the full picture. But yeah, emotionally, you're in a good place. So yeah, you know, if this is like an ex that's chasing you, we've got like chasing energy here. If someone is chasing you, or if someone wants to make amends with you, you're happy. For some of you, this is going to make you very happy. But yeah, Queen of Cups, 2 of Cups. I see you getting on the same page. So I see you getting back on the same page if you were not prior. You know, maybe you had to put your foot down with this person, especially if they had like other options, or you were not happy, whatever it is. 7 of Wands is you standing up for yourself. It's you standing up for yourself. It's you being very protective of a relationship, very protective of your heart. So for some of you, whatever went down, it had to happen, because now maybe you and this person are on the same page. You know exactly where each other stands. There's a mutual love, mutual respect here. Some of you Geminis, you're coming off as the Queen of Cups, very like emotional, in touch with your feelings. You could be vulnerable here at this time, which maybe, you know, you're somebody that normally is not like that, or it takes you some time to open up or trust. But yeah, this is definitely a connection where two people really adore one another. Two people really get along quite well. They love being around each other. Yeah, so if you're single, or for those of you where you have someone like chasing you, someone is coming back in, this person really does adore you. They want to be around you. All right, let's get you an additional guidance card. I do see a successful partnership here. What is the additional guidance for Gemini, please, for this week? Look at this. Emotions are running high. Super moon. Yeah. Emotions are running high. So, for some of you, again, if you're drinking, if you're going out, you're having fun, just be careful with that. But yeah, you may want to get something off your chest, or the person you're dealing with wants to get something off their chest. For some of you, someone is chasing you. They could be super emotional, super loud. And then at the bottom, we have prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Maybe for some of you, you're coming into some money with that message there. Prosperity lies ahead. So yeah, I mean, there could be some money that is about to come in. Could be something with a home. All right, let's get you a love message for Gemini. What is the guidance on the love front? Wait, the timing is not quite right. And then past life love, your soul remembers this intense connection. So I feel like with this message with wait, they're saying slow it down, because somebody doesn't have all of the details, all of the information yet with that 7 of Cups, and it was the first card out. So that is confusion, illusion, delusion. It's a very scattered energy, and with the Knight of Swords, I feel like some of you need to get organized. And if you are looking at like several different choices on the table, so maybe you have options in love. You may have someone from your past that's coming back in, or they're trying to come back in, but then maybe you have some new options as well. And so they're saying don't be in a hurry to maybe narrow it down. Don't be in a hurry. Take your time. Retreat. Look at that. Time alone or in nature will help you to recharge. So they're saying to recharge. which some of you are definitely doing with the Nine of Cups here, Queen of Cups. This is you emotionally satisfied, quite content. All right. Who is Gemini dealing with? Who's Gemini dealing with? There's a lot of water here. Could definitely be dealing with a water sign. All right, we've got Aquarius. And then we've got air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, Gemini, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cancer, April 7th through to about the 13th. Cancer. Cancer. Ooh, the World. First card out. Look at that. Something is done. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cancer. Oh wow, look at this. The World with the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands. All right, 8 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 3 of Wands. Ooh, look at this. Ace of Pentacles overall energy. All right, well, if you are in a relationship, I mean, these vibes are very good. Yes, I mean, some of you may need to like vent to your partner. Some of you need to catch up on your sleep. If something's bothering you, talk about it. Yes, there's that. But for those Cancers that are partnered, or if you're seeing someone, this is definitely your week. 6 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay. You've got 2 aces and you've got the World. First card out. There is like a big win here. A big win. And with this Ace of Pentacles as the overall energy, for some of you this is like a big payout. There's some money coming in. This definitely could be a new job for some of you. And I could be reading for some Cancers where maybe you felt stuck, you know, like within the company that you work for. You may have felt stuck, like you could not rise up in that company for whatever reasons. But for some of you, that's over with. You've got the World marrying this 8 of Swords. So this is done. If you felt trapped, stuck, if you couldn't move forward, if your fear was holding you back, if there were confidence issues, anything like that, this is over with. And if you're dealing with any sort of anxiety, or if you have a lot of stress, this could be some of you Cancers, like going to therapy, learning how to manage your anxiety, learning how to manage. There's definitely some sort of help that's coming through for you. And this help is huge. This help is huge. Yeah, this is an offer. There's an offer on the table. So 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Could be a job proposal. If you've been waiting to sell your home, this could be someone putting an offer in on your house. Yeah, whatever you were hanging on to. So 8 of Cups, whatever you were hanging on to prior, that's no more. This is a cycle that is done, a chapter for some of you that's done. I'm just seeing what else I'm getting. Yeah, I see you putting the past behind you, like in a big way. And with the World, I mean, this can be some lessons learned. If you were going round in circles with somebody, if you felt like you just were not getting anywhere, for some of you, the answer is getting some sort of help. Asking for help. 6 of Pentacles. There could be some good advice that's coming your way. Now, maybe it's from a King of Wands. Could be from a King of Wands, or a King of Wands may be significant. This could be your energy where you're taking action. You're feeling inspired. But I love this. I love that you've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. This definitely feels like a new job, a new project, something that's fun, something that's exciting, a new home. But yeah, if you're not sleeping at night, this is definitely needing to catch up on your sleep. And again, if you're really like stressed out, this is needing to vent, needing to talk to someone, needing to manage. This can be getting help in some way, needing to get help. And for those of you that are partnered, like I mentioned earlier, this is really good energy. For those of you that are partnered, it actually may be like a very romantic week for many of you. Very romantic, very fun. Maybe you and your partner are traveling with the World. For some of you, travel could be coming up. I'm getting this like very adventurous energy here. Very adventurous. So that could be you. That could be your person. Could be both of you. But if you were afraid to try certain things, this could be the time where you are trying new things. You are exploring. But yeah, very nice. Let me clarify. You've got the 8 and the 9 of Swords, but you've also got the 2 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords. So this is your mind calming down. You will balance your thoughts, definitely. For some of you, you need to pull back your energy, take a moment, take a break. What is the 9 of Swords for Cancer? For some of you, there's anxiety, there's worry. You could be worried about a child. For some of you, I mean, you may be worried about an Aries. That's a possibility with the King of Wands and the Fool. Maybe this is an Aries. Others, you may be worried about a child. Could be worried about a pregnancy, getting pregnant. Some of you may want that, others may not. So yeah, be careful of that. There's a lot of physical energy here this week, a lot of physical energy. So if you don't want to get pregnant, just be careful with that. Yeah, and as I say that, look at this, the Empress. If you are coupled, if you're trying to get pregnant, just keep trying. Just keep trying. It's definitely a good week for this. Let's see, 8 of Swords for Cancer. Four of Rods. Interesting. For me, 2 Aries cards. So again, maybe an Aries is significant. Maybe your partner is an Aries. This could be you worried about your relationship, worried about your family, worried about a home. But again, for some of you, this could be like an offer on your house. Worried, feeling trapped. Nine of Pentacles now. So you just had the Empress, now you have the Nine of Pentacles. That's definitely someone who knows their worth. It's also someone who's worth a lot. Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, with this coming in, this new job or this lump sum of money coming in, I mean, for some of you, you're ascending to like a new level in your life in a big way with the World. What is the additional guidance for Cancer? Hold your vision. So don't give up. Stand strong. So whatever it is that you want, I feel like that's what you're manifesting. This is definitely not a time to quit. And this says at the bottom, your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Now we do have a full moon this week. It's in Libra. We're in Aries season right now. We are moving into Taurus season here in the near future, in just a couple weeks. And Taurus is like the worker of the zodiac. So for some of you, I mean, Taurus season could be a very significant time for you. But yeah, your dreams need a practical plan. Hold your vision. So you've got the right vision. You've got the right goal. But maybe the way that you get there needs to change, or you need to allow yourself to be guided, surrender to the divine, be open to things happening maybe different than you had planned. Let me see, what is the guidance on the love front for Cancer? Children. For some of you, there's a child that's coming in. There definitely may be a pregnancy. So if not you, it could be like a grandchild or a niece or a nephew. There's definitely a child or children that are significant. This says children are important to this partnership. If you are dating, maybe you're dating someone with children. Maybe you both have children. Past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. So if you believe in that, if you believe in past life loves, then you may have someone from a past life coming in. For others, this could be someone from your past. Someone from your past that maybe acted like a child, or they have children. Maybe they're trying to come back in. They could be trying to go out with you this week, trying to have fun this week. And some of you, I definitely see you doing just that. And again, you know, be careful of pregnancy. All right, who's Cancer dealing with? We have Virgo, and then we have Libra. All right, Cancer, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Leo. April 7th through to about the 13th. Knight of Cups for some of you that may be in the reverse. We have the Hierophant. What does Leo have coming up for this week? Ooh, Death. Knight of Swords, Seven of Wands, the Tower, the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Overall energy is the Seven of Pentacles. Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right. So you've got some pretty powerful energies here, Leo. Pretty significant changes are taking place, that's for sure. You've got the Tower, you've got Death, the Hierophant. Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Six of Wands with the Two of Swords and the Hanged Man. With the Seven of Swords. Well, isn't this interesting? All right, so there's some sort of clarity that's coming in. This is also a win. The Chariot with the Ace of Swords. This is a win. Some of you had to maybe fight for it. This can be a win around a child. So if it's anything with like custody or child support or anything like that. I see a win here. Somebody may have been deceptive. I mean, someone could have been hiding something. Or even avoidant. But if you were not seeing the truth, Leo, if you were not seeing the truth, you will this week. So you're going to see things clearly. You're going to gain a fresh perspective with the Hanged Man. You could be learning something that you were unaware of. And with this Six of Wands, I mean, this could be made public. This could be like put out there in some way for the world to see with the Six of Wands. Something definitely could be coming out. Seven of Pentacles as the overall energy. I see you thinking about this. There's also like chaos. There's some drama. There's some ish going on around you. So if something is coming out, maybe some sort of deception is coming to light, or if somebody had bad intentions, whatever it is, something's coming to light. It's messy. And I think that some of you Leos, you're thinking about this. Some of you are thinking about how to clean this up. That's really what I'm getting. Something is really messy. Somebody's beliefs could be changing like in a big way. This can be the universe humbling somebody. Could be you, or it could be someone around you. It could be someone that you're married to with the Hierophant. There is this very protective energy here. So some of you are trying to fight some sort of change that's going to happen. With the Tower and Death, you really have no control in this. And some of you Leos, you're trying to fight this, but this is change that the universe is bringing. Higher forces, I mean, are ending something, or they're shaking things up for certain reasons. But yeah, there could be a mess. Some of you are trying to clean up some sort of mess, and that could be due to maybe a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius who is significant. We've got the King and the Queen of Swords with the Knight of Swords. So what I'm really getting with this is somebody may have made some assumptions. They could have acted too quickly, too hastily here. And now there's like big consequences here. So you could be dealing with a couple of characters that really made a mess. For some of you Leos, you could be going to a professional. You could be going to someone that you trust. Maybe somebody is going to help you get through this or help you kind of deal with this. For some of you, I mean, this could be you going and like seeking some sort of legal advice. Protecting yourself legally may be necessary. If there's anything going on with a house, anything with documents, anything that you're signing, you just want to be very careful. Which Mercury's direct now, I believe. There's still that after period, but I believe Mercury's gone direct, and Venus is going direct. I believe it's this week. But yeah, this is great change. For some of you, this is you changing. Your beliefs are changing. Maybe some of you are becoming more spiritual. We do have two knights here. If you have children, this could be grown children, older children, they could be going through some changes. Some of you, maybe you have an air sign, maybe you have a water sign. And if you're moving house, if you're renovating your house, if you're doing something, or maybe even maybe the school is making some changes. You could be looking at this, you know, do I want this? Is this a good thing? With that Seven of Pentacles, it's you really kind of looking closely at everything. Do I stay? Do I go? For some of you, you will leave something in your life with death. But we've got two knights here, so very interesting. I'm just seeing what else I'm getting here. There could be competition. But if someone is like playing dirty to win, anything like that, I mean, I wouldn't do anything. I would not match anybody's energy. Seven of Wands is having some sort of advantage. It's also taking the higher road, especially with the Hierophant. This is someone who takes the higher road. They don't lower to another person's vibration. So however you resonate with this, for some of you, I'm just going to keep it real. It is a little bit of a messy energy here, and you may need to call in like certain professionals to help with this situation. All right, let's clarify. We will look at the Tower and also death. For some of you, this could be a contract ending, some sort of commitment that's ending. Something was not built on a solid foundation. And so with this Seven of Pentacles, I am reading for some Leos where you are rebuilding and you're just figuring things out here at this time. What is the Tower? Wow, Knight of Cups twice. This could be an apology. So if your marriage, or if you've been in like a more traditional relationship, even if you're not technically married, but you've been in a traditional relationship and you guys have been having some problems, you could have gotten mad, they could have gotten mad, somebody could have said some things. I do see someone coming forward with an apology. And for me, this is like rebuilding. So I definitely feel like for some of you, you are going to rebuild. Something was not built on a solid foundation, but now you can create that solid foundation. All right, let's look at death. What is ending for Leo? What is over? What is ending for Leo? Two of Swords. Feeling stuck. A stalemate. If you were unable to make your mind up, that's over with. Some sort of blockage is over with. If you're a Leo that was like afraid to open up, that could be ending. You know, maybe you've gone through a lot in life and you've been, you know, a little jaded here. That could be over with though. You've got a lot of air energy. You definitely could be dealing with an air sign. All right. What is the additional guidance for Leo? What is the additional guidance? we've got 2 cards upright. New moon and full moon vibe. So a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. And then a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Isn't that interesting? The full moon is in Libra this week, Leo. So the 12th may be significant. But that's the full moon that we're having this week. It is in Libra. So a win-win outcome is forecast. Yeah, so great change is coming in. Great change is definitely coming in. If you can help, they're saying to help. This also can be you protecting yourself, your beliefs, but also obviously you and yours. All right, let's get you guidance on the love front for Leo. All right. Oh, interesting. Second chance and then different pages. This relationship deserves a second chance, but then we have different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. So if you are coming back together with someone, if somebody does want a second chance, they could be chasing you. You may have ended something with them, a long-term relationship, and they're charging back in. Just make sure that you guys want the same things, because one of you definitely may want like a more traditional relationship. You may want to get married, but you know, make sure that that's what they want as well. Yeah, forgiveness is at the bottom. Forgiving yourself or another will help you to move forward. All right, who is Leo dealing with? Who's Leo dealing with? Definitely could be dealing with a Libra, a Virgo, a Taurus, a Scorpio. Yep, lots of air energy. An air sign is definitely significant for some of you. And then we have Cancer. All right, Leo. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Virgo. What does Virgo have coming up for this week? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What does Virgo have coming up? Ooh, that is the 10 of Cups that flipped over first. 10 of Cups. Virgo. What does Virgo have coming up for this week? at that. Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords, the Empress, Eight of Swords, Two of Cups, Hanged Man, Two of Swords, overall energy, Six of Pentacles. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups. Interesting. I'm definitely seeing some of you Virgos definitely gaining a fresh perspective here this week. And with this Seven of Cups, there was something that you were not seeing. You were not seeing a person or a situation clearly. Or you were not seeing some options that are in front of you. You may not have wanted to see with this energy here. You could have been ignoring for some of you. But the overall energy is the Six of Pentacles. This is a very generous, kind energy. Somebody could be helping you. You could be helping someone. I definitely have a couple of characters here. We've got the Queen of Cups, the Empress. We've also got the Knight of Swords. There's the Emperor. So we've got the Emperor and the Empress showing up here. Oh, the Devil. Ten of Swords. Six of Cups. Ooh, okay. All right, so for some Virgos, somebody could be coming back around, or yeah, they could be coming back around or thinking about coming back around. And this could be somebody that you had an ending with. So we have the Emperor and the Empress. I mean, this could be a spouse, an ex-spouse. Somebody may have had like their options open. They could have cheated, or, you know, maybe the relationship just turned toxic. It may have ended, and this person could be chasing you. This person could be trying to come back in. There's a lot of like wishing, hoping, wanting, wishing. Could be fantasizing. Some of you may want this Ten of Cups, which is like the ideal relationship. Everybody's happy. Queen of Cups looking directly at this. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, this could be someone you have a family with. This could even be something with your parents. This could be your mother, your father. You could be waiting on them, waiting on some sort of information. Some of you are receiving a lot of love from your family. Something could be coming through. Could be money, but doesn't have to be. There could just be some sort of help. And some of you Virgos, you're not seeing how much maybe someone loves you. This is love, but I'm reading for some Virgos where maybe you're not seeing it, or you have this like scattered energy here. This is like needing to ground yourself, needing to get organized. It's a scattered energy. Somebody could be helping you, like balance everything. Somebody loves you. I don't know if you're seeing it, Virgo. Somebody has a lot of love for you with the Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Cups. This is a lot of love. Maybe that scares you. If you are seeing it, I could be reading for some Virgos where that scares you because maybe you've been hurt in the past. This is definitely a lot of love. You may have two feminine energies around you, or maybe you're a female. You could be dealing with another feminine energy. This is definitely a lot of love. Unconditional love with the Empress. Yeah, so I think you're receiving help. You're receiving kindness, a lot of love, generosity. Things are actually really good, but for whatever reason, some of you may not be seeing it, or you're just maybe afraid because, you know, you dealt with this prior. Yeah, this is definitely somebody who is not ready to open up emotionally. I do feel like you will. So if this is you, I do feel like you will. Maybe you just need more information. You are gaining a fresh perspective, and you may not have all of the information. So this is you not seeing something, not seeing the love or the truth. This Empress could be rushing in to tell you the truth. Or this Empress could be giving you more information that maybe was covered up or hidden by this Emperor. Yeah, so this is quite the interesting reading. But however you resonate, I see you breaking free from whatever was holding you back. This self-imposed prison for some of you, or your thoughts, your fears holding you back. I do see growth, and I see the energies balancing out. And there's just a lot of love. I mean, I can't stress that enough. There's just a lot of love here. So whoever you're dealing with, whatever problems you may have dealt with in the past with this person, there is just a lot of love. Now, maybe some of you are dealing with a Pisces. Pisces, maybe Cancer, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Aries. Let's see, what is the Hanged Man? What is the Hanged Man for Virgo? Some of you maybe have been making a lot of sacrifices for family. Strength. So yeah, I mean, some of you are making some sacrifices here, definitely out of love. This is you being strong. Maybe you were not seeing how strong somebody is, or maybe you were not seeing your own inner strength. But maybe you're finding out this week, like, how strong you are. Also, some of you, I mean, you may be a very, very strong influence here for another person. All right, let's get you an additional guidance card for Virgo. I got 2. Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus, and then surrender to the divine, full moon. So full moon and new moon vibes, which you've got the Hanged Man. Surrender to the divine, allow things to happen. For some of you, you have some money that's coming in. Taurus season may be very significant for you, but you've got emotional and, for some of you, financial abundance coming in. All right, what is the guidance on the love front for Virgo? What is the guidance on the love front? Ooh, strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. All right. Interesting. So that could be with this person here. So be careful if you are dealing with this Emperor. That could be someone who is married. Strictly sexual, and then rejection is at the bottom. This rejection is actually divine protection. So if somebody rejected you, it was actually like a redirection. You're moving towards somebody else. This could be you moving towards your person. And this relationship is solid. I mean, there's a lot of love here. So if you just got out of a situation, if you feel rejected, maybe it was like a sex-only situationship or something like that. This is you moving towards love. With the Empress, for some of you, I mean, you could be realizing your worth. For those of you that know your worth, this could be love coming in. So yeah, if something didn't work out, that's okay. Some of you have more options available, that's for sure. All right, who is Virgo dealing with? Who's Virgo dealing with? Taurus, and then we've got Scorpio. All right, Virgo, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Libra, April 7th through to about the 13th. Libra. What does Libra have coming up for this week? Libra. Seven of Wands. First card out. King of Cups. Ace of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. 7 of Swords. The Magician. 3 of Cups. Ooh, Judgment. Overall energy for the week, Judgment. All right. Well, this is definitely interesting. All right. 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right. So Judgment, Libra, is the overall energy. Definitely needing to use discernment here. this week, that's for sure. Keep your eyes open. You could be judging someone. Yes, I mean, this can go both ways. You may feel judged, but honestly, I'm not really getting that. I feel like you, Libra, you're like doing the judging. Some of you this week at this time, you're a very good judge of character. You definitely could be watching someone. Interesting. Okay, 3 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Now we have a couple of 3s here. So there definitely could be a situation when there's 3 or more people involved in a situation, and there could be some drama or competition. For some of you, this could be a 3-party scenario. Four of Swords, Knight of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, thinking about the past, Hierophant, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So if you are in a relationship, if you're dating someone, maybe someone has been like tiptoeing around like making a commitment. They've been, what's that expression, like dragging their feet when it comes to either getting married or just making a commitment. You may want that. So you definitely could be giving someone like an ultimatum here at this time. You know, you step up. Either we're going to do this and make something official, we're going to move in together, or we're going to get married. You've been very patient with this person. And now, for some of you, you may feel like there's competition or there's some sort of interference. And so you may want this now, like more than ever. And I could even be reading for some Librans where you may end up turning your back on someone, especially if they don't step up and make a commitment. And if you're dealing with somebody who has a problem with opening up or showing their emotions, they hide their emotions a lot, yeah, that's an issue. That's definitely an issue. You could be dealing with somebody like that. This could be a water sign, does not have to be. Some of you, you're dealing with somebody who doesn't like to show their feelings. They are a very emotional being and they do feel a lot, but they like to hide their feelings. They struggle with letting people in. And so, yeah, I mean, for some of you, that's what this is. You want to take things to the next level. And you've been dealing with somebody who's been quite avoidant, maybe even shady. You may not trust this person. You may not trust this person. I mean, that could be why you want to make something official. That could be why some of you maybe want that contract, that agreement, because you don't trust them. But if you are dealing with a cheater, this person may cheat no matter what, you know, whether they're married or not. A cheater is a cheater, right? So don't get married because of that. I'm just seeing what else I'm getting here. We've got like everything here but the Four of Wands. And so for some of you, that's what you want. I feel like that's what you want. And there could be like an aha moment. There could be a realization when it comes to this person, whether or not you're ever going to get that. For other Librans, this is decision time. There is a new opportunity in front of you. You've got the Nine of Pentacles here. So this could be like a new creative endeavor, a new business. Some of you are embarking on a new path here. A new like business venture. And for some of you, I mean, you have everything you need when it comes to this. This can be something that is going to be quite successful. It may bring in a lot of money. You may be working with, could be a couple other people. If you were waiting on like some sort of legal news, I do see that coming through. So yeah, when it comes to anything business, I see just massive success here. I see you going out. I see you able to celebrate. Some of you have this amazing idea for a business. Others may want what you have, so be aware of that. There could be a King of Cups around you, so Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And if you're single, for a handful of Librans, this can be a new opportunity with a friend. You may have someone around you. They're already around you. You know who this person is. They may do quite well for themselves. So maybe they're like a business owner, an entrepreneur, something like that. This person's already around you, and you may realize that they're interested in you. Some of you, you're very attracted to them. They could be giving you a lot of attention this week. So yeah, very interesting. I'm just going to clarify the Seven of Swords. Just make sure this person is not partnered. What is the Seven of Swords for Libra? What is the Seven of Swords? Eight of Rods. So, is this person partnered? Are they texting you like secretly? Let me see. Yeah, look at that. The Moon with the Ten of Cups. Somebody might be partnered. Let's see. King of Cups, please. You could be judging this person. This could be someone who gives to multiple people. What is the Seven of Wands? You've got the Six of Pentacles there with that King of Cups, which can be someone who's very generous. Yes, King of Cups. Seven of Wands, we've got the Three of Swords. Five of Pentacles. I mean, with the Judgment, it's like do or die. Do I revive this or do I let it die forever? Do I invest in this? It's a huge life-changing decision. Let's see, what is Judgment? If somebody avoided opening up in the past, or again, maybe they avoided making a commitment, they may want a second chance. I mean, that could be what you're deciding. Do you want to give this person a second chance? Maybe they're ready to give now. They're ready to open up. That's why they're showing up as the King of Cups. I'm getting a lot of cards trying to jump out. I mean, Five of Swords. Was somebody playing games? Now, if that's you or them, if somebody was playing games or they were out for themselves, doing whatever, they could be owning it. With Judgment, especially in this position, somebody could be taking accountability. We've got the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yes, somebody wants to put in work. All right, what is the additional guidance for Libra for this week? Wow, okay. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So you've got full moon and new moon vibes. A new romantic cycle begins. Very nice. So again, it's Judgment Day. Do you forgive this person? This could be a second chance for some of you. There could be like an aha moment. What is the guidance on the love front for Libra? What is the guidance on the love front? If you have not met this person yet, you definitely may meet them through friends. They may be like a friend of a friend. What is... Okay. Wait. The timing is not quite right. Decision. So I feel like you're taking your time with making a decision with Judgment, and now this card showing up. This is you making a very important decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. All right, who is Libra dealing with? Who's Libra dealing with? Cancer. Cancer is coming out a lot. And there is Aries. All right, Libra. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, Scorpio. Scorpio. What does Scorpio have coming up for this week? Scorpio. First card out is the Page of Swords. Scorpio. All right, Nine of Cups, Knight of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Four of Cups, Death, 10 of Cups. Overall energy is Temperance. All right. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I definitely see some of you healing, that's for sure. This is definitely emotional healing. But for some of you, it could be physical as well, especially if you're having some sort of procedure done at this time. And if not you, it could be family, could be a loved one. You've got a couple of cards here indicating family. So if not you, it could be your spouse, it could be a family member, and you may be hearing about this right at the start of the week. First card that came out was that Page of Swords. So news is coming in. Three of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is recovery. Ace of Swords, Four of Swords. This is recovery. For some of you, this can be financial recovery as well. So maybe, maybe you or somebody has had something going on and maybe you had to take some time out of work, something like that. And so this could be you healing financially. But the overall energy is Temperance. So all things in moderation this week. This is you taking your time. This is you like testing the waters. This can also be you figuring something out. Like maybe you're trying different things. Finding the right combination here. If you're feeling very emotional, I do see some of you going out. I think that that's a great idea. You could be traveling. Yeah, so if something was a disappointment, something didn't go the way that you planned, the advice here is to definitely go out, have fun, reunite maybe with friends, family, to definitely move out of that energy, to maybe change environments, change your surroundings. If there was like a lot of negativity that went on in a certain place, like a lot of drama, maybe some trauma, if some things went down in a certain space, definitely needing to cleanse that space. But for others, definitely maybe leave it if you can. If you can go somewhere else, if you can go outside. For some of you, definitely needing to cleanse. If you're not drinking enough water, make sure you're drinking enough water. I feel like things are coming back into balance with Temperance, the Two of Pentacles. If you were heartbroken or disappointed, not happy, needing some time to recover, balance is being restored and happiness is coming in. And you know, maybe something was delayed. Something was delayed. We had Mercury and Venus retrograde. Both are going direct, so the energy is going to shift in a big way. Maybe your family has gone through quite a bit, or your relationship has gone through quite a bit. For some of you, your relationship may have really changed. You and your person may have grown together, grown a lot. You've got the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups mirroring each other. This is having a lot to be thankful for. So even though we have this disappointment, even though we have this energy here, you still also have this, which is happiness. For some of you, a roof over your head, people around you that love you. This is support, having a support system. And if you've been feeling bored or just not happy, that's changing. You've got the Knight of Wands with Death. There could be a house move that's in the cards for some of you. Maybe something didn't work out with a house. Like maybe you got some bad news. But, you know, maybe that was not meant to be. You're being guided and protected. So just trust. If something didn't work out, definitely trust in higher powers, because you are being guided. And if you're looking for a place to live, I mean, you're going to find it. Let's clarify. What is death for Scorpio? Some of you may be brokenhearted because maybe like a deal fell through, something fell through, but maybe that was not for you. What is death? An ending to an illusion. If you were not seeing things clearly. We've got Justice. So yeah, if something was being like hidden, if someone was hiding something from you, anything like that, this can be that illusion or that delusion ending and the truth coming out. What is the additional guidance for Scorpio, please, for this week? But balance is definitely a big theme here. So I'm going to take the cards that are upright. And you've got, it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. So I feel like with Temperance, you're being guided. You will know when it's the right time for you to take action, and then we see you doing that. First, some of you need to find like the right way to go about something. At the bottom, we do have nothing will come of this situation, void of course, moon. So needing to look at your options and maybe eliminate the ones that really have no potential. So look very closely at this time at the choices that are in front of you. What's good, what is not good, what is not leading anywhere. What is the guidance on the love front for Scorpio? We've got wait, we keep seeing that. They definitely want you to take your time here. Play hard and time apart. So find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other, and then some distance will help bring clarity. So if you are partnered, you could be taking some you time. You could be hanging out with friends more. They're saying to have more fun. Interesting, okay. Forgiveness is at the bottom. Forgiving yourself or another will help you to move forward. Who is Scorpio dealing with? We definitely have strong Sagittarius coming through. Maybe Libra. Maybe Scorpio. All right. We have water, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And then we have Aquarius. All right, Scorpio. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Sagittarius. Eight of Wands, first card out, very nice. Eight of Wands, Four of Wands, the Emperor, Four of Cups, Six of Cups, Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Four of Swords, overall energy, the World, okay. Interesting, okay. This is reminding me a little bit like the Cancer reading. So some of you may have Cancer in your chart, or maybe you're dealing with the Cancer. Yeah. We have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So we have the Emperor and the Empress showing up here in this reading. So yeah, if you're dealing with a Cancer, if you have Cancer in your chart, definitely go check out that reading. If you're partnered, the energies surrounding you are definitely very positive. It could be a very active week for you. But you've got the World as the overall energy. So this for me is all about things ascending higher. So you're going to the next level in some way. So a chapter is done, something's done. If you're married and it's just been you two, this could be you having kids. Or maybe you have kids and they're grown. Maybe they're going off to college. Something like that. You've got the Empress here. Ooh, okay. If there was some sort of deception, that definitely could be coming out. Some of you may be dealing with a Taurus, very strong Taurus here. If you resonate with the feminine energy this week is very, very protective of herself, her heart, her loved ones. If you're a parent, I see you very, very protective of you and yours. For some of you, you may have 2 kids. I've got 2 pages here. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. I mean, this is definitely a family for some of you. Six of Cups. Which can be making new memories. I can also talk about reunions, and the first card that you had flip out was the 8 of Wands. So if you haven't talked to someone in a while, for some of you, this could be someone reaching out. Could be an ex. For some of you, it could be an ex. Or an old friend, someone you grew up with, a family member. If you haven't seen or talked to your parents in a while, this could be you hearing from your parents or even grandparents. This is communication. It's a lot of communication. This is a week where there's just a lot of communication, messages going back and forth. Travel could be in the cards. This can be long distance travel. So somebody could be reaching out to you, Sag, because they want to maybe come and see you. But the 8 of Wands is the first card out, is really good. That's an energy shift. It's things starting to happen. And that could be because we're in Aries season. You've got very strong Aries here. So things are starting to take off. Things are starting to happen. And with the Page of Pentacles and the Empress, I mean, this is you definitely planting a seed. If you're partnered and you want to get pregnant, I think it's a great time to try. And you've got a lot of 4s here. There's a lot of 4s here. So 4s in a spread are very good. It's an even number. It's a balanced number. But it really talks about your foundation. So this could be a time where you're really creating a solid foundation for yourself, your family. Family time may be very significant for you right now. Spending more time with your family, spending more time at home. Could be traveling to a new home. Some of you, you could even be going on vacation, like with your kids. So if you're married and your spouse doesn't want to go, this could be you going on vacation, just like you and the kids. But yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of communication. I do see you taking a break. Four of Swords. This is you resting. If you're older, I could be reading for some older Sages where, you know, it may be time to like start something new or make those plans. But yeah, there's really nothing I want to clarify here. This is really nice energy. I'm definitely reading for some partnered Sages. And if you're single, you definitely have your Emperor, your Empress around you. All right, let's get you an additional guidance card for Sagittarius. But the World is a card of success, achievement, big success. Don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo, and then the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. So 2 full moon cards. Yeah, completion. Something is done. We do have the full moon in Libra on the 12th this week. Don't let pride get in your way. All right, what is the guidance on the love front for Sagittarius? What is the guidance? Forgiveness. This card keeps showing up. Forgiving yourself or another will help you to move forward. Look at that. And then apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. So it could be from this Emperor, this Empress. It could be from one of your kids. The very first card that came out is the 8 of Wands. There's going to be communication right at the start of the week. So there's a Virgo. It could be a Virgo. That's significant. Who is Sagittarius dealing with? We've got Gemini and then Taurus. Virgo, Gemini, and Taurus. All right, Sag. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Capricorn, what do they have coming up for this week? Eight of Pentacles. Justice. Four of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups, Eight of Cups, Three of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Tower, overall energy. All right. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So that definitely can be your energy. Let's see. A home definitely may be significant this week. Some of you are working on a house, or you could be working on like a legal matter. So maybe a property is significant, or maybe there's something going on with a home. Interesting. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. So I see you good, Capricorn. I see that you're good financially. Some of you are at a good place, like within your career. You may love your job. You may have a lot of fun at work or with your coworkers. Like, you're good, but you've got some haters. You've got some haters around you. Or maybe even like a bully. You've got someone around you. We've got the Hermit here. Pay attention to what people are saying. Listen to their words. You may realize something. Something may be a shock, honestly. With the Tower is the overall energy. This can be stuff hitting the fan, things blowing up. It's chaos. It's a messy energy. With that Five of Wands, somebody could be stirring the pot, causing this drama. So I don't feel like it's you. Possibly it may be a fire sign, or maybe a Virgo. Could be a Libra. But honestly, that's like very unlike a Libra. But yeah, there could be some drama going on around you. And I really feel like you are staying focused on your coins, your job, your money. This is you keeping your distance from this. Maybe you don't agree with this. Yeah, for some of you Capricorns, something could be going on that you don't agree with. There could be some deception, some bad behavior, some just real crappy stuff going on, basically. And you may not want like any part in it. I see you very protective of your heart. If something is failing, so like if a relationship has failed, or a job, a career path, if something isn't working out, you always have the choice to rebuild, to create that solid foundation. But I am reading for some Capricorns where you don't want to. So you could be letting something collapse. You're walking away. I'm reading for some Capricorns where it's like, okay, I'm good. I don't want to ever experience this ever again. So I'm out of here. You are emotionally disconnecting. And for some of you, you're physically like out. You're gone. This is you moving away from this. So yeah, it's quite the interesting reading. Some of you, you're protecting yourself legally. You could be getting things in writing. You're protecting yourself financially. You could be protecting your assets, protecting your money. If you have kids, I see you very protective of them. But you've got the Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles here. So you definitely may have 2 kids, maybe even 3 for some of you. And if you're afraid of loss, this could be you putting things in writing, making things official. I'm just seeing what else I'm getting here. There's good news coming in around a job. This is either financial news or it's something work related. There's some sort of news that's coming in. It's good news. So if things are changing around you and you feel like there's a loss, it's followed by something else. So there could be some sort of offer that is extended to you. There is good news. And I see you taking off here. Let's just look at the Tower. Yeah, see, something is on offer. Please clarify the Tower for Capricorn. Definitely pick and choose your battles this week. The Tower can be things escalating, so you definitely want to pick and choose your battles. We do have this King of Rods here, so if somebody is stirring the pot, it could be the King of Rods. Could be the King of Rods who's getting mad. Let's see, what is the Three of Swords? Let's look at the Three of Swords. Yeah, there definitely may be communication problems this week, so keep that in mind. Yeah, Three of Swords, Knight of Rods again. So, again, Capricorn, some of you, you're out, you're leaving. You don't want to get hurt again. For others, though, maybe somebody was like non-committal. Somebody could have been playing around. They may have broke your heart, and this is you just emotionally letting go. Three of Pentacles there. Yeah, maybe there was a third party. Somebody may have had other options. Seven of Cups. Interesting. Let's get you an additional guidance card for Capricorn. Additional guidance for Capricorn. They're saying to look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. We do have a full moon this week, and it's in Libra, so that's interesting. With this Seven of Cups, maybe some of you had the wrong idea. So with the Tower, this is that Tower of Illusion crumbling. So things are coming to light. It may be shocking, honestly. Somebody could be getting humbled. That could be you. That could be someone else you're dealing with. We have this fire sign energy here. But yeah, this can be things coming to light. Yeah, look at that. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. All right, let's get you guidance on the love front for Capricorn. Guidance. We have put away the computer. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. So the third party for some of you could be someone's job. So they're saying to work less, to communicate more. Pick and choose your battles, but definitely communicate more. Obstacles is also here. Interesting. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. So, yeah, some of you need to talk it out. You have some sort of obstacle here, some sort of blockage within your relationship. And it definitely could be that communication. Communication's a problem. Maybe you and your person like work like opposite schedules or hours, something like that. All right, who's Capricorn dealing with? And if you're single and doing like any sort of online dating, I would just be very careful. It may not be the time to do any sort of online dating. Especially if you're dealing with a fire sign. Who is Capricorn dealing with? Aquarius and then Earth. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aquarius. Knight of Swords, first card out. The Moon. The Sun. The Five of Cups, Ten of Cups, Four of Cups. Page of Swords, Queen of Wands. Overall energy, the High Priestess. Wow, okay. The Empress at the bottom of the deck. All right. Some of you, you may be dealing with a Taurus, maybe a Libra, a Pisces for sure, Cancer maybe, Leo possibly, Gemini even. There's definitely communication. The Empress, the Page of Wands. This could be a friend This could be a mother. This could be your mother, grandmother. But there is this more youthful energy here around this person. We've got the Star. This also could be you. This is a lot of healing energy. This is nice. So you could be hearing from a friend, an old friend. Could be reuniting with this person. Could be going out. You could be making amends. There could have been a misunderstanding and some of you are making amends here. There could be like a group of friends. I am technically seeing 3 females, and so or 3 feminine energies. So this could be friends, family, your social circle. What's interesting is the overall energy is the High Priestess. Strong psychic vibes here. I mean, very, very strong psychic vibes. Your intuition is definitely speaking to you. Some of you, you could be having some very vivid dreams. But yeah, if you feel like you should reach out to someone, then do it. Then do it. This is a very quiet energy. So you could be going from literally being very, very quiet, very secretive, not sharing with anybody, to I'm going to step out, I'm recharged, and I'm shining bright here. For some of you, you're healing. And healing is definitely a process. It's a journey. But I am reading for some Aquarians where maybe you feel good enough after, you know, maybe possibly retreating or keeping to yourself. You're now maybe about to step out. You could reunite with someone, or maybe you're making a new friend. You may have something in common with this person. You may feel drawn to this person. Yeah, so they may have went through something very similar to maybe what you've experienced. For some of you, you could be making a new friend. And you guys maybe have a lot in common. But yeah, this is nice energy. I'm also getting something that was hidden, a secret, could be coming out. So you could be sharing that. Somebody else could be sharing a secret. Something could be coming out into the open. We do have this Page of Swords here with the Queen of Wands. So it could be a fire sign. If they were feeling some sort of way, that could be what is coming out. If you were feeling some sort of way, like if someone disappointed you, or you've been dealing with something, maybe dealing with depression, but you've been hiding it, that could be, you know, what's coming out. And again, you know, maybe you're telling a friend this, and you didn't realize that maybe, you know, they've gone through something very similar to you. So if there was any sort of deception, I think it's going to be cleared up. So maybe, you know, someone did something or said something. There could have been some sort of deception, but I feel like this could be you, Aquarius, like doing your research. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. You could be looking at someone or something, looking into something more. looking closer. So yeah, if there was any sort of deception, you may find it. This is definitely a little bit of like spying, snooping sort of energy. But yeah, clarity is coming in and the truth is coming out. You could be holding some sort of information. So for some of you Aquarians, maybe you know something. There could be a secret that you're carrying. And maybe you're going to let it out at the exact moment that you feel like you should. So yeah, it's quite the interesting reading. So yeah, pay attention to your dreams. Some of you, you're definitely having some very vivid dreams. Your feelings are strong. Your intuition is strong. You are healing. For some of you, you're maybe coming out of a time where you were depressed. Or something like that. Just a period where you were not happy, but you're leaving that behind. You're coming out of that period. This is you loving yourself, accepting yourself, knowing your worth, going out, having more fun. You may meet someone. What is the Five of Cups? We will look at the Five of Cups for Aquarius. So maybe for some of you, you may have lost something that, you know, once made you like very happy. But you still have something to be grateful for with this Five of Cups here. There's still two cups there. So maybe you're realizing that. Maybe you're going to make the best of a situation. What is the High Priestess? Secretive, quiet, highly psychic. Nine of Swords. Yeah, some of you, maybe you've gone through a very tough time and you've been dealing with it by yourself. Very independent energy. Maybe you've been dealing with it by yourself, and that's not easy. Some of you, you may need to vent. Maybe you're hanging on to certain things, certain information. What is the Four of Cups? Like this very secretive energy. There could be something going on with work. Eight of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Maybe some of you are not happy with a job, but you've been keeping that quiet because you need a job. You've been keeping that information to yourself. Maybe you don't want to do it any longer. It doesn't make you happy. So with the Empress, you could be planting new seeds. This could be you doing your research. You could be honestly about to start something brand new. Yeah, that's interesting. Look at that, the Devil. 10 of Cups, the Star. So any sort of like toxicity within a relationship, a family dynamic, it's being healed. And also the universe is stepping in with the Tower, King of Cups, the Empress. You are definitely being guided. Definitely being guided. What is the additional guidance for Aquarius? The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So that clarity is coming in. Also, things could be coming to light. There could be a secret that comes to light. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. That's the Devil. If something is a nightmare, they're saying it's time to release it. That's the Sun. What is the guidance on the love front for Aquarius? Mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. And then integrity. Does the situation align with your values and morals? There could be a situation, Aquarius, this week where you're feeling tempted. And if you do it, you're going to regret it. So if you are tempted here to do something, to cheat, this is a test for some of you. This is definitely a test. Also, you want to be careful. You don't want to maybe dabble in certain things. And also with what we've seen at the bottom of the deck, that 3 of Cups, like I mentioned earlier, I see 3 feminine energies here. You don't really want to dabble in any sort of like dark magic. Maybe, you know, one of these characters, they might be doing something there with that. So I would be very careful with the people that you are letting into your life. There could be a dark energy around you that you really want to be careful of this person. Who is Aquarius dealing with? We've got water, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So you could be dealing with another Aquarius, maybe a water sign, maybe a Scorpio, maybe a Pisces, or a Cancer. All right, Aquarius. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Pisces. Pisces. What does Pisces have coming up? King of Cups, first card out. The Emperor. Three of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Oh, look at that. King of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Ace of Swords, the Chariot. Wow. Overall energy is the Lovers. Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Okay. Well, I definitely see a lot of energies, a lot of characters showing up. You definitely could be working with others this week. I'm definitely seeing that. Now, you've got a lot of masculine energy. So this can be a female, but maybe they're in their masculine vibes. So we've got the King of Pentacles, King of Cups, which certainly could be your energy. We've got the Emperor, which could be a boss energy. This could be a boss. Maybe these are people that you're working with, Pisces. Three of Pentacles here. Strong Aries, strong Taurus. So yeah, I see you working something out. You could be like finding a solution here to a problem. The overall energy is the Lovers. So this is definitely being in agreement, reaching an agreement, being on the same page. For some of you, you're signing a contract. There could be some negotiating that's taking place. Six of Pentacles here. Yeah, this definitely could be something legal for some of you. Yeah, this is help that's coming in. So maybe one of these characters could be a lawyer for some of you. This could be someone who's helping you. There could be an invitation. So if you work for a large company, this definitely could be a promotion. So you, Pisces, could be stepping into this Emperor role. This could be you moving into a position of power. Because I see a big win. I see this victory coming your way. Some of you may have had to fight for this. But this is definitely a big win. Yeah, so whatever you're dealing with, I feel like you've got support. However you resonate with this, this is support. This is like having a team behind you, literally. So water sign, energy, earth, the Emperor, which really could be any sign, but strong Aries and strong Taurus here. Gemini, Cancer, maybe even Capricorn, because we have the Devil there at the bottom of the deck. Five of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. So that can talk about greed. Maybe someone was greedy, or there was like some sort of corruption, something like that. But again, I feel like something's being worked out. This can be like finding a solution here to a problem. Maybe you or somebody, or maybe even multiple people, were not seeing a situation clearly with the Seven of Cups. Something was unclear or confusing. So there could be clarity coming in. So if like a contract was confusing, anything like that, if you needed something in writing, you could be receiving it. For some of you, this can be a loan being approved. If you were waiting on like a loan for a car, something like that. This can be a loan being approved here. But we will look at very quickly, what's the Seven of Cups? Looking at your options, narrowing it down with that Ace of Swords, cutting out what's not good. It's also seeing through any sort of deception. What is the Judgment? Again, look at that. There's a huge decision that's being made. Just make sure you have all of the facts, all of the information. Because with Judgment, this is life-changing. It's major. There's the Queen of Rods. Ace of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Again, there's some good stuff going on the career front, Pisces. This is very nice. What is the additional guidance for Pisces? You have this more conservative, traditional sort of energy here. So following the rules, you know, doing things the way that you should do them. Being more traditional is coming up here this week. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra, and then a personal issue reaches resolution. Look at that. Full moon in Cancer. Now we have the full moon in Libra on the 12th. But I'm seeing a lot of scales here. So things are being made right. New moon and full moon vibes. A new romantic cycle. So for some of you, this could be same sex, definitely. This could be with somebody who sits in a position of power. Yeah. Could be with someone who's married, but maybe this person is getting a divorce. Maybe they're telling you this because somebody is making a life-changing decision. You could be helping this person. Six of Pentacles. All right, what is the guidance on the love front for Pisces? If you are partnered, the Lovers and the Hierophant, this could be you definitely tying the knot. Ooh, maybe you're meeting the one. This could be you meeting your person. New love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. You could be meeting your person. put away the computer. For some of you, you may not meet this person online. They're saying to get out, to put away the computer. So you may meet them at work or when you're out and about. You may meet them through another person. This is working less will help strengthen your relationship. So if you are getting to know someone, they're saying give them your full attention. Don't get distracted. 7 of Cups. Who is Pisces dealing with? Some of you may have options in love. You have a new love, but maybe you have somebody else around you as well, and you have to make a choice. Interesting. Who's Pisces dealing with? We have Cancer, we have Gemini, Aries, Taurus here. We have Taurus, and we have Scorpio. All right, Pisces. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. I do want to thank all of you for watching. I appreciate you guys so very much. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. If you are interested in having a private reading, all of my information is listed down below. All right, guys, I'm wishing you a great week. Talk to you soon.